Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here, New Life Pentecostal Church, Albany, Georgia. Hope you're having a great day in Jesus. Who is John Galt? And for that matter, Emmanuel Goldstein. Now, if you read some literature and stuff, you realize these are two of the greatest figures in let's say libertarian or conservative, but 1984 would be considered even, liberals would go into that thought. And John Galt comes from Anne Ryan's book, Atlas Shrugged, and he was an inventor who desperately wanted just to eat of the fruit of his labors and not have them forcibly taken by the state. And then Emmanuel Goldstein was a fictional character done by George Orwell in 1984, and it was, you were supposed to have 2 minutes of hate directed towards Emmanuel Goldstein. And I think it's emblematic. Emmanuel is Christianity. That was another name for Jesus. Gold would be capitalism or sound money. Stein is traditionally a Jewish last name. So it's basically railing against Christianity, capitalism, and Jews. And these were supposed to be objects of hate. Emmanuel Goldstein, in 1984, this dystopian, disturbing novel that I've read several times. I want to do a review on it sometime. And I've also read Animal Farm multiple times as well, several times. I say several, probably 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't remember, but more than a couple. And so we're seeing this with the screens causing people to hate. And it's like, this is coming to pass before our very eyes. And so regardless if you're liberal, conservative, libertarian, whatever else designation there is out there, man, I encourage you to read 1984, read it objectively and make sure you're not being manipulated into this, what Eric Arthur Blair, who wrote under the pseudonym George Orwell, saw coming. And he may have seen it coming, having been a socialist, and seeing that this was coming down the pike, that this was the plans of the New World Order. And John Galt, independence, thought, inventiveness, kind of a symbol about that. And somebody else almost ghosted by the establishment. So who is John Galt, Emmanuel Goldstein? Well, God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.